the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guard. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
Now here's Paul. KD passes to Okogie. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Murray outside. To the inside. Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Jokic doing a nice job there, boxing out the defense to earn a second chance shot.
Now here's Booker. Durant with a screen on Porter. Booker dishes to Paul. Spins. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
How about Durant getting acrobatic and putting on a show for this crowd? That's impressive.
Jokic passes to Gordon. And a missed layup.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Paul. Can't hit the step back jump shot.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
They get it back. Murray kicks to Jokic. Here he goes. The kick out to Porter. Clock at 4. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. They grab their own miss. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
For 3, Booker, a new 14 for the Suns. Okogie, the pass to Booker. To the middle, Paul finds Durant, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Murray against Paul. Murray, good.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find a shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
The Suns have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Now here's Durant. No good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Clark, how about the Nuggets? This core has really delivered.
Yeah, I like the young nucleus there, Kevin, led by the Joker, Nikola Jokic. I mean, one of the best in the West. I think they've built a perennial contender. Definitely back on the map and in the thick of things. Got to get Porter Jr. and Murray healthy.
Now here's Paul. Ayton, the pass to Okogie. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. KD, that's for 2. Good, and Paul gets the assist. KD's got 6 points.
You know, Paul won't miss an opening that good. He quickly feeds the ready shooter, and it's all she wrote from there.
Here's Jokic. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Jokic sets the screen for Caldwell Pope. Jokic inside. He's covered by Ayton. No good with the layup. Suns have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Paul looking around. It's Durant on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
What can they do? I mean, that's the question. Durant finds a shot he likes, and the mechanics are efficient and tight. Practically a sure thing when he lets it fly.
Now here's Murray. Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Right side Durant. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Here's Murray. And there's the drive. And then Murray with the jam.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Ball passes to KD. From outside the arc. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game.
And please give a big round of applause for your son, UKC.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. Now here's Durant. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Durant's ability to score in a lot of different ways is huge, and he makes it look easy.
On the wing, Porter. Jokic sets the screen for Porter. Outside Gordon. Beyond the arc. The shot misses, and Phoenix will come the other way. Here's the 3. The shot by KD. No good.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give them that much room. They're fortunate. Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
Now here's Durant. He's got 15. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Here's Murray. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Durant. Jokic with the steal. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And that's Porter Jr. Shows nice follow-through on his shot, even through the contact.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Here comes the teachers, everyone.
Big group substitution here for Phoenix. Andre Ayton's checked in for Biyombo. Okogie comes in for T.J. Warren. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Damian Lee. And it's Paul in for Cameron Payne. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Denver. Bruce Brown comes in for Caldwell Pope. Such a wide open look. Ayton's got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
And this is something Ayton has to keep developing. In this era, big men have to possess an outside jumper.
Now, here's Jokic. 8 points for him. That's good from Porter on the assist by Jokic. Porter's got 8 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Booker looking around. And Ayton throws it down. Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a 4-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. he hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
Okogie misses. Nuggets have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Brown wide open. He fires. Misses the three. The Suns trailing. Ayton the pass to Booker. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Good on the second free throw. And so here's Denver. Murray with it. He's picked up by KD. Bryant fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
I also like the way they've been able to penetrate. Penetration has led to some big buckets as a result.
Jokic finds Porter. Back to Jokic. Whoops, they pick off the pass. To the inside. And KD throws it down.
Just way too much length at the rim to contest. Durant is in a league of his own offensively.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Booker the pass to KD. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And that one drops for him.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And it's in there.
Boy, nice read by Porter Jr. that time, scanning the floor and getting his teammates involved.
The Suns have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Ball for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's Porter. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
You know, he's got to keep improving this aspect of his game. But when Porter is dribbling like this, he becomes unguardable.
It's stolen by Brown. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thank you, David. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie into the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll.
The offensive rebound, the kick out to Bryant. Murray scanning the floor. Takes it inside. And there's Bryant. That's good on the assist by Murray. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
Boy, I tell you what, passes like that from Murray will keep his teammates working hard to get open because they know he'll find them.
Bryant finds Murray. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And it's Murray with the jam.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Ayton a screen on Porter. For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by Jokic. Denver leading by 5.
And Jokic signing a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming as he just means so much to the franchise. And that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Ayton a screen on Porter. 6 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Boy, so agile and fluid at 6'10", finishing with an exclamation point. Porter Jr., hard to stop this young guy.
Timeout call, the Suns.
Here they come, fans. It's your one and only Sun Panther.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Jordan, he's checked in for Jokic. Gordon comes in for Bryant. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Porter. And it's Jackson in for Murray. Booker with no one around, and the Suns miss again.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Ayton sets the pick for KD. That shot off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brown the pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
And it's Paul penetrating, and that one good.
Signature bucket for him on that possession. They can get themselves in front quickly with a few more like that.
Jordan outside. Caldwell Pope on the wing, defended by Booker. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Gordon so agile in the screen and roll, exceptional at getting position in these sets.
Suns trail by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Booker outside. KD a screen on Brown. Booker the pass to Durant. Stolen by Gordon. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Here's Jackson. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Jordan finds Gordon. Driving in, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Boy, it's easy to admire the aggressiveness of Gordon. This guy is always looking to take it strong to the cup.
Outside for KD. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
And Jordan throws it down.
The assist.
Caldwell Pope really solid at passing the ball, and passes like that prove it.
High post, KD. He's against Gordon. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Down low. Suns moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. There's the screen for 3, Durant. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Nuggets ball.
The Nuggets leading by 10. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Boy, this is Jordan doing what he does best. Not only does he bang it down, he does it with real major force.
Now here's Paul. Ayton a screen on Gordon. KD dishes to Ayton. Okogie for 3. Drops in the tray.
Knocked down that time by Josh Okogie. He's been working on that jump shot, and you can tell, trying to be more consistent with it.
And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the...
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nuggets lead by 11. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
and he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So out there for the Nuggets right now, DeAndre Jordan is out there with Gordon. Then there's Brown. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. Gordon with a screen on Paul. Ball against Jackson. To the paint. Here's Jordan. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. On the wing, Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Inside. And Ayton throws it down.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Jackson up top, defended by Paul. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Gordon, the pass to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And Gordon is quick in everything he does. I mean, including how he passes the ball. This guy plays with great quickness.
Passes it to Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. That 3 off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Jordan. Michael Porter comes in for Brown. And it's Jamal Murray in for Jackson. Back to Jokic. The tray. It's hauled in by the Suns. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes. Booker shooting off the vert.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets. Here's Gordon, shooting foul as the whistle. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the
previous play is under review.
what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
Paul with the ball, out guarded by Murray. Ayton sets the pick for KD. Good, and Paul gets the assist. That's now 26 points for Kevin Durant.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
Murray outside. Outside Porter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Fans are really excited to see Michael Porter Jr. finally get back to his previous form, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, that 2021 season, he exploded, simply blew up. Averaged 19 points a game that season and made 44% of his threes. He's got the potential to be a real force going forward.
Timeout called, the Suns. They trail by 13. And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the fourth. Ayton a screen on Porter. And Booker kicks to Paul. KD on the wing. There's the pick from past the arc. Buries it from three-point range. KD's got 29 in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Paul for three. Ayton dishes to KD. Ayton a screen on Gordon. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Nuggets.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jokic.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
And here's Booker from the arc. Sinks the triple.
Difficult shot. There are only a handful of players in this league with Booker's range.
They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
And so Murray nails both of them.
On the floor, Murray is electrifying. I mean, he delivers relentless effort, and it keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
No good from Booker.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
They get the rebound. Here's Porter, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Durant just inside the line. Booker, no good. Porter looking it over. And the miss. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. This one was over. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
veteran teams on the court, so you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at point guard. Here's Westbrook. That one drops for him.
Boy, it will take more than that kind of defense to stop this guy. Russell Westbrook so fierce on the interior.
Ball passes to Booker. No good on the three. George with it.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Zubac with a screen on Booker. George passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
This guy is such a tough cover in the pick and roll. Paul George threading the needle perfectly. Excellent pass.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Now here's Westbrook. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Booker, the pass to Durant. 5 to shoot. Spins. Pulls it. It's rebounded by Zubac. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
And that one's good. Paul.
Chris Paul is the master of the pick and roll, understanding how to utilize his teammates to the best of their abilities.
Westbrook against Paul. Oh, misses the dunk.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Ayton, a screen on Leonard. Durant, pass to Paul. Now Durant. Fires for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Westbrook right side to the inside. Here's George. No good. Excellent D there from Booker. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. The 3 from Ayton. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. The Clippers trail. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Now here's Booker. Durant with a screen on Leonard. Booker, the pass to Durant. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Leonard outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 5.
Well, I love the energy of Kevin Durant on the defensive end. Long and tall, and does a great job contesting without fouling.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Zubac. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be uneven to Zubac.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's George. And the jam by George.
Don't sleep on Paul George's verticality. How nice was that finish?
On the wing, Durant. Jacks up a three. And again, it's the Suns missing.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
To the middle. Here's Leonard. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, once he's in the painted area, you can see the level of aggression goes up for Kawhi Leonard.
Outside Booker. Back to Durant. Fires the three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top. They're up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
We've got Campaign. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Darius Baisley. Then it's Terrence Ross, and it's Warren in at the three. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Outside Payne. The three. That one is off. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Covington inside. Baisley on him. And Biyombo with the block.
Well, Biyombo's calling card, right? A terrific shot blocker. Boy, put it in his vicinity. He's sending it back.
Up top, Ross. He's checked by Plumlee. There's a screen. Back to Ross. There's the three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Warren. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. With the drive. And the basket by Highland.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense. That's just way too easy, guys.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Inside, here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Well, as far as nicknames go, Terrence Ross being called the Human Torch is pretty fitting, Doris.
What a classic nickname for a player that can get hot at any moment. And boy, when Terrence is rolling, he is very hard to cool off. This is a guy we've seen rattle off 10, 15, even at times 20 straight points. That is the Human Torch personified.
Outside Durant. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Durant's got 6.
Yeah, Kevin Durant working right there on the interior. This guy, if you allow him to touch the paint, he will put it home.
Here's Highland. Out to Powell. Stolen by Payne. Here we go. Pass to Durant. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The Clippers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Oh, they get a hand on it. On defense, the Clippers. Now here's Biyombo. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen by Biyombo. Durant way outside. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Biyombo. Okogie comes in for Baisley. Booker, he's checked in for Ross. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne. Here's Highland. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 5.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Durant.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Going inside. And counted. Now 4 for 9. And nowadays, switchable defenders are in demand. But we see smaller guards like Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet, Doris. These are very capable defenders.
They are, BA. They also happen to be very prideful competitors. So undersized guards take offense when you try to post them up. And the players you just mentioned, IQ, toughness, and heart, they all enter the equation.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Durant for 3. Doesn't go for him. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Here's George. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
And we know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a 3-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Nice shot by George. George has got 7 points in the game.
Just incredible concentration. When Paul George is going strong inside, it doesn't matter what he's got to overcome.
Durant for 3. Westbrook with the rebound.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Pass to Zubac. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And too long on the shot.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
14 feet away. Durant. 8 in the open look. It's rebounded by Zubac. Leonard way outside. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Allie, as always, thank you. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books, 1 half to go. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. Pass to Okogie. Tries the spin move. And here's Booker. George defending. Durant with a screen on George. Booker, the pass to Durant. It's stolen by Leonard. George finds Leonard. Back to George. Crosses over. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
One of the things that's been said before, but is so accurate, Paul George's ability to improve himself is really quite remarkable. This guy is always looking for ways to add to an already stellar game.
Here's Westbrook. No luck on that one. Nice D from Paul. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's just superior balance from the crafty guard. If you allow Devin Booker to get close, he's going to draw your contact.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Leonard passes to Morris. Paul against Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. George outside. And George with the jam.
You have got to have the right focus and the right reads in the pick and roll. And Paul George making all the right decisions right now, slicing up the defense.
Here's a three from Paul. The shot off that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. George with it. Now guarded by Booker. Morris outside. Back to George. George draws the double. Here's Morris. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
I'll tell you, you have to take pride in finishing through contact. You get the sense Marcus Morris relishes that chance.
They grab their own miss. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. George against Booker. George's shot is good.
Well, Paul George has been cooking all night. The defense has nothing for him right now.
Outside Paul. Okogie on the wing. Pass to Durant. Fades and shoots. Phoenix no good that time either.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And it's Westbrook off the drive. Banked it in off the glass. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
The Clippers have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
On the wing, Durant, guarded by Morris. Pass to Aiden. And here's Booker. Oh, George with a steal. Leonard with the ball. Durant covering. Zubac inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Zubac has gotten his second bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And the jam by George.
Boy, there's a smoothness to Paul George's game. He's moving fast, but he makes it look easy.
Booker goes in. It's deflected. Ayton passes to Durant. Pass to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing, excellent.
Westbrook against Paul. Leonard up top. And here's Zubac outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are in the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Ayton in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He wants them to show more heart, saying, quote, they are outworking us, you guys. At some point, you've got to decide you want to box out and that you want to protect the ball. He does not sound too pleased with the performance. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Pass to Okogie. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers, the guys who want to be held accountable, make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
Now here's Leonard, tightly guarded. George finds Plumlee. Westbrook with a screen on Ayton. Now here's George from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Durant for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
Boy, it doesn't get any better than this. Kevin Durant's stroke from three-point range is money.
And here's Westbrook. Ooh, poked away. George against Durant. Here's Ayton to the paint. Pass to Okogie. Ayton with it. Clock at 6. Ayton with a screen. Down low. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
Well, just tremendous court recognition. DeAndre Ayton excelling in the pick and roll there.
Westbrook against Paul. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Plumlee. Launches a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Durant, pass to Paul. Now a timeout called by Phoenix. At this point in the game, 4th quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. A new group getting ready for the Suns. Biyombo, he's checked in for Ayton. Baisley comes in for Durant. TJ Warren, he's checked in for Okogie. And it's Lee in for Booker. Paul drives in, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
The Clippers in the lead. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Oh, they need this. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
And Biyombo slams it home.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Outside Covington. Pass to Highland. Picked by Covington. Highland misses. Phoenix with the ball. They're on a 14-3 run. Here's Baisley. Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 1:21 left in the final quarter. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Morris, he's checked in for Covington.
Technical foul has been called on the Suns. Shooting the technical for
The free throw drops for Leonard.
You know, sometimes just standing up there by yourself, it takes even more focus to drain the technical, but he gets it done and adds to their lead.
Westbrook outside. There's a minute 12 left in the fourth quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Chris Paul.
We know that Russell Westbrook isn't afraid to mix it up inside. He knows how to get defenders to hit him on these opportunities. Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
Pass to Durant. Three-pointer. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
Leonard passes to George. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Zubac with a screen on Booker. George. Phoenix grabs the miss.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Durant, pass to Paul. Durant with a screen on Westbrook. Back to Durant. Count it!
And the stakes were high right there. What?
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Durant against Leonard. There's the drive. Yes!
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
Booker no good. So a close game sees the Clippers taking this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the... Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Greg, in this one. And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
And Murray, one of those guys that you can classify as automatic from the free throw line.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And he nails the third.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Now here's Westbrook. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Murray, the pass to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Oh, there's Serbia. Jokic up there.
Caldwell Pope against George. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Jokic against Zubac. Gordon with the screen for Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Covington with the steal. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Westbrook against Murray. Passes to Porter. The dish to Gordon. Paul George with the steal. Westbrook against Murray. And finished off by Westbrook.
And he keeps diligently working hard to try and perfect that part of his game. Westbrook can't help but to make guys look a little foolish off the bounce.
Murray kicks to Gordon. And here's Jokic outside. Connects from three-point range. Jokic has got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Zubac a screen on Murray. And finished off by Westbrook.
Just taking it right to the defense and in their face. Westbrook at the rim.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
Caldwell Pope passes to Jokic. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Covington. It's good. This game is all even. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start off the game. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Kind of fun when you see his personality come out in his game like that.
Porter looking it over. Tipped away. Leonard with the steal. Down low and stolen by Gordon. Here's Porter. Goes back up. And Gordon with the lay-in. Good.
Aaron Gordon with great hustle that time.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. With the drive and finished off by Westbrook.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Westbrook against Murray. Pass to Zubac. He kicks to George. Zubac with the screen for George. Releases from 15. Again, the Clippers.
Well, keep it or dish it. Those are the decisions Paul George is trying to make, and he makes the right one there.
Jokic against Zubac. And it's Jokic missing. The Clippers in the lead. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And finished off by Leonard.
And so little can be done to stop that. Leonard with the jets to screen down the lane, then tops it off with the thunder finish.
Jokic with the screen on Westbrook. The kick out to Porter. Launches it. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Outside Covington. Here's Westbrook. And he makes good on the layup. Westbrook's got 10 points in the game.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Clippers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
So for the Clippers right now, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard.
Once Leonard gets some wiggle room down there, his broad shoulders, he figures out how to execute and knock it down.
Back to Jokic. And the rejection by Zubac. And he recovers it. Clippers leading by 7. Outside Leonard. Now the feed to Westbrook. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And that's 12 points for Russell Westbrook. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Clippers.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Well, right away, they've been hassling ball handlers, just swarming defense and very active with their hands, looking for any chance to force any kind of turnover.
And George gets it to go.
Yeah, not letting anybody keep him from that spot. Paul George, a nice, strong play that time.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And it's Jokic missing. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And it's Leonard with the jam.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here now, the Clippers. They've got an 8-0 run. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive role.
Jokic with the bucket.
Jokic is a hard worker. That time, a terrific job of rolling into the open space after he set the screen.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. It's George on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope.
Just cutting right there to the spot he wanted to get to. Paul George being very aggressive on that play.
Porter inside. Leonard's there. Here's Caldwell Pope. Murray against Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. Gordon the pass to Jokic. Second chance shot. The kick out to Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To the paint. Caldwell Pope on the wing. The 3. And it's rebounded by Covington. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Clippers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Leonard from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Leonard's got 7 points for the quarter. Playing games at altitude here in Denver, Brent. How does it affect the player?
Well, you could say it's mental, but I could tell you from experience, Kevin, it is physical. I mean, it does hit you, and you got to get past that early burn before you can get back into the endurance part of your conditioning.
Covington kicks to George. Lets the three fly. It's not going to go for him. And the Nuggets going the other way. Murray outside. And another miss by Denver.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Now the pass to George. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Nuggets trail by 18. Porter dishes to Caldwell Pope. Outside Porter. Back to Gordon. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Gordon's got 7 points.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Westbrook against Murray. Now here's Westbrook. Defense is right there. George with no one around. Drills it from outside. He's got 9.
This is what you expect. Paul George can get it going from the perimeter like that.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away.
36.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Oh, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Caldwell Pope against Gordon. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Clippers leading by 19. Powell, no one around him. Offline with his 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
And hey, what a career Caldwell Pope has had to this point.
He's been such a great complimentary guard. He just takes care of the ball. He shoots well all over the floor. He's a three-point threat. Certainly accepts the responsibility and the challenge defensively. He's carved out a career, and it's going to get longer.
And it's Gordon with the finish.
Aaron Gordon with the nasty dunk.
90 seconds now into the second half. Pass to Plumlee. Now here's Powell. Back to Plumlee. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Clippers lead by 19.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got 3 assists in the game. Clippers leading by 17. Gordon the pass to Highland. Fires high post. That one off the back iron and out. Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And that one's good by Porter.
And you really want to step up and try to make Porter make a move right there. The 3-ball look easy.
Highland passes to Powell. Gordon against Gordon. Morris slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Porter.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years. But it's been that expansion, the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
Here's Highland. 5 on the clock. Fades back. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Gordon kicks to Murray. Denver passing it around. Caldwell Pope outside. Gordon with the screen for Murray. Denver needs to get off his shot, and it goes down 2 points. And that's 13 points for Aaron Gordon.
And Gordon doing it all here. Fills it up, cleaning the glass, you name it, he's getting it done.
1:03 left to play in the third. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Gordon. And Denver again with the bucket.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And the wide open shot from Morris. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Clippers leading by 10. Powell in the high post. Porter's there. Pass to Highland. Fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Highland's got 5 now.
Yeah, it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Here's Murray. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Powell dishes to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Clippers. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
Good. Well, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there was some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism, the contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
Porter kicks to Murray. Jokic with the screen on Leonard. And Murray, here we go. Lays it up off the glass.
Murray fearless on that drive right there, not worried at all about the contact.
Clippers leading by 14. George looking over the floor. Fires from the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Denver shooting 47%, pretty solid. Murray the pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Oh, Aaron Gordon, just simply one of the best dunkers of his generation.
Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And it's Westbrook, that time on the assist by George. And the Clippers lead by 14. Gordon kicks to Jokic. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Back to Jokic. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. 13 points for Jokic.
The marriage of a big man and touch. There it was from Jokic.
And here's Leonard from 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Gordon. And the rejection by Zubac. Caldwell Pope. That one a little long.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
The Nuggets trail by 15. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Leonard fires away from outside. That one misses. Now Denver takes it the other way. And here's Jokic. Jokic with his screen on George. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
Big group substitution here for Denver. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
Outside, George. Pass to Westbrook. That ball's nice feed that time from George. Westbrook's got 19 points.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Clippers.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Russell Westbrook.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bryant with a screen on Westbrook. To the wing on the left. Braun. The Nuggets with another miss. And here are the Clippers. Leonard, the pass to Zubac. Kicks it to Westbrook. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Here, the rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
Here are the five for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Ayton in at the 5. Well, when we talk home court advantage, do you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Good awareness by Murray. He sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
Booker against Porter. The leaner. Booker no good.
I tried to create some extra space there, but not able to hit the tough leaning jumper.
Caldwell Pope. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Kevin Durant.
What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
Struggled in his first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut.
Porter gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Durant to end the run. Oh, can't throw down the reverse jam. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Screen by Gordon to the paint. And Gordon with the big finish.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Durant. From the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Now Denver takes it the other way. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And he bangs it home with one hand.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Phoenix calls timeout. Here's Paul. And here's Booker. Takes a three. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Gordon outside. To the wing, right side. Jokic finds Porter. Off target from 3-point range.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Tries to snap the cold streak. And Booker with the lay-in.
Gotta be impressed with Booker's basketball IQ. Superb at scoring off of pick and rolls. What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
Back to Okogie. Pass to Booker. Ayton with a screen. Lets the three fly. Okogie's shot is off. Denver in the lead. And Booker is a guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason, because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
I love how creative Paul is at penetrating inside. Talented at reading angles and exploiting the holes in the D.
Now here's Murray. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Denver.
And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive rating. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions.
Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
Well, BA, they execute in the half courts. That's pretty simple. I mean, so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions.
They get the rebound. Pass to Okogie. Paul, the open look. Denver grabs the miss.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Now here's Durant. Back to Paul. Ayton, the screen on Murray. Shot clock at 6, and down it goes. 2 points.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Gordon with a screen on Paul. And here's Murray. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside Porter. And he drives in. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The Nuggets on. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Nuggets, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. They've got Bismack Biyombo. Terrence Ross is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's T.J. Warren, and it's Baisley in at the 4-man spot. And here's Denver. Here's Brown. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And it's Jackson on the take. Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Baisley. Pass to Ross. 6 on the shot clock. Biyombo with it. Covered by Bryant. For 3, Warren. It doesn't go for him. Now Denver takes it the other way. Green with a screen on Warren. Bryant outside. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Payne. And the Suns pushing it up now. Warren's shot is good. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
Jackson finds Green. Back to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. It's rebounded by Biyombo. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Warren. There's a screen by Biyombo. Out to the right wing. Pass to Ross. Takes a 3. The rebound by Jackson. The Nuggets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Brown passes to Bryant. Back to Brown. Here's Jackson. There's the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A., after dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Paul. And the deficit down inside single digits. Paul's got his second basket.
The defense looking lazy there. You can't allow Paul to get inside like this. That's just asking for trouble.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Durant for 3. And it's Denver with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
A minute 22 left in the second. Jackson. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
The Suns have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Jackson against Paul. So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul, and it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets.
Substitution on the court.
59 seconds left to play in the first half. And there's the screen. Over to the wing. 5 on the clock.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
To the left wing. Jokic the screen. The Nuggets need to get one up. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. 26 seconds left in the first half of this game. The kick to Durant. From the corner. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Murray. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
He gets called for the over the back. He thought he could slip through the cracks and grab the rebound.
And this is why we say lockout. It is a fundamental thing that is often overlooked and hurts you every time.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Outside Murray. No good on the buzzer beater. Thanks very much, Allie.
24, the Suns, 19.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And Denver has possession. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing, and it's Jokic in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. It's stolen away. And the ball out of play. The Nuggets will have it.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Denver in the lead. Screen by Gordon. Jokic with it. Durant covering. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Such a powerfully built man. I mean, Jokic seems to just brush off the foul from the opposition. And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
Booker for 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Up top, Durant. He's guarded by Porter. Durant against Porter. Shot from the wing. Outside for Booker. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. Booker's got 5 points.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Greg.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
Paul into the lane for 3. Durant. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
Here's Murray. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Back to Murray. Gordon with a screen on Paul. Murray with it. Durant covering. Count the basket. Murray's got his first bucket in this one.
You see the speed there. Love watching Murray go right towards the rim and convert.
Right side, Durant. Again, the Suns good for 2.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Murray passes to Jokic, and he makes it on the layup. Jokic has got 7 points for the quarter.
Just powerful move in there by Jokic, using his frame to just bust through the contact and get his shot.
Porter against Booker. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Phoenix. All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college at Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in 04. And, look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day. This is an intelligent play call by Durant, shaking up the defense so he can find his angle.
Jokic finds Gordon. Left side Murray. Outside Porter. Into the lane. And then Porter with the dunk.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Paul passes to Durant. This for the tie. And the Suns get another three.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And Gordon's coaches and teammates like seeing him draw fouls, taking charge and forcing the defense to act.
And Aaron Gordon, Grant, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. Now, we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
Screen by Gordon. Here's Porter on the wing. Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. There's the three. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 6 assists now in the game.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
The three, Durant. The shot won't fall. 3/4 of play and a close one here. Nuggets ahead, up 1. And we're just moments away. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the 5 down low.
Whoa, Aaron Gordon looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
Murray against Paul. Durant with a screen on Murray. Outside Durant. Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. Lets it go from deep. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. Right side Murray. Porter with it. They kick it out to Murray. From outside, off the mark. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. To the inside, Okogie.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets? First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Murray. Outside Porter. Pass to Gordon. Now here's Murray. He's guarded by Paul. Screen by Gordon. Murray passes to Gordon. Oh, denied by Durant.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Durant against Gordon. The kick out to Paul. Ayton, the screen on Murray. Paul passes to Durant. Plenty of space. And right on target. That one's good. Durant's got 16 in the second half. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, an explosive finisher. Gordon is also skilled at staying in control and finishing through contact.
Outside Durant. Back to Booker. Out to the right wing. Paul passes to Ayton. Count that bucket.
Yeah, so strong. Ayton and one.
At the line for this one.
That's good from Ayton. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Murray. Pass to Porter. Now here's Murray. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Phoenix calls timeout. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Murray against Paul. 6 to shoot. Left side Durant. Pass to Paul. Screen by Durant. Paul with it. Checked by Gordon. And Durant with the big finish.
Along with Hall of Fame talent, KD is just clutch.
Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Paul passes to Booker. Off the mark there with a three. Denver's going 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Gordon with a screen on Booker. Murray against Paul. Murray's shot is good. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
And this is why they go to Murray in critical spots of the game. He just knows how to come through. Ooh.
Paul passes to Booker. The three-pointer off the mark.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Ayton. Ayton with the defensive effort. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Booker. And that one hits the back iron.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Ayton against Jokic. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Second shot opportunity. Money!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. There's 25 seconds left to play in the fourth. Durant for 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. And Denver has possession. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
So it's Denver now. Porter's shot is off. Shot to stop the run. The offensive rebound. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson.
when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's KD in at the 3. 2 on the clock. Here's Covington. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Ayton. Booker, right side. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. To the inside, Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
There's a reason Russell Westbrook ranks among the greatest ever in terms of assists. He excels at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Durant, wide open, he fires. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is George. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Leonard against KD. Kicks it out to Paul. Pulls up on the wing. And that one goes long.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And up the court come the Suns on the break. Ayton trying to break free. And the rejection by Zubac. It's George on the wing. There's the triple. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Kicks it to Paul. Fires the 3. Durant, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Covington passes to Zubac. Back to Covington. To the middle. Here's George. And he converts the layup. George has got 5 now.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
Shoots. And it's Paul missing. Clippers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. That free throw good from George.
And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
GA, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
Outside Westbrook. Zubac kicks to Westbrook. Zubac a screen on Paul. 4 on the shot clock. Westbrook passes to Zubac. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Great instincts. Russell Westbrook knows where his teammates are at all times.
Booker dishes to Ayton. It's hauled in by George.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
In my opinion, one of the most talented two-way players of this generation. Paul George has stayed humble throughout his success and has shown that he is willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Now, here's Zubac. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Booker the pass to Durant. Knocks down the 3-ball. Durant's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Phoenix.
Accurate from deep. Durant's a gifted shooter. One of the best we've ever seen.
Paul against Westbrook. Zubac a screen on Paul. It's Westbrook with the drive. Pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And that does it for the first quarter. The Clippers on top. Lead. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Durant, and it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Paul looking over the floor. To the inside. Ayton kicks to Paul. Got a piece of it. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
His ability to change his pace and direction is so quick. That's one of the reasons Westbrook is special when handling the rock.
A shot by Paul. Nobody around. And the wing jumper offline. Clippers leading by 10. Pass to Covington. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Yep, that one goes in there. George has got 9.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
All finds Booker. Over George. And again, unable to change momentum here. For Los Angeles, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And George with the stuff.
I mean, he is explosive with his leaping ability. Paul George is well versed in finishing above the rim.
Booker the pass to Biyombo. And the dunk by Biyombo.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Westbrook kicks to Zubac. Shot clock at 6. Here's Westbrook. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
For 3, Covington. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game. Passes it to Booker. There's the dish to Ayton. Ayton a screen on Leonard. Durant for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now tonight. George with no one around. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most
of their chances to score in transition.
Here's Highland. Payne covering. Plumlee, no luck.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And there it is for him.
Oh, heads-up play by Warren. Spotting a wide-open shooter and delivering a dime.
Highland passes to Plumlee. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. It's a 16-point game. He kicks it to Warren. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Love the confidence from Warren on the catch and shoot. Coaches don't want to see their players hesitate.
46 seconds left now here in the second. Gordon, the pass to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Into the lane. Payne can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 16. To the paint. Here we go, one-on-one. Suns moving the ball around. And the shot by Warren, no good. Gordon up on top. Payne covering, and Morris throws it down.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Welcome to the floor,
Six seconds left in the first half of basketball. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the half.
14.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Marcus Morris. He's out there with Norman Powell. Plumlee out there with Gordon. And it's Highland in at the one. The shot by Powell, no good. Suns trail by 16. Down low, Okogie. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Okogie's got his second basket of the game.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Here's Highland, defended by Paul. Powell for three. And it's Durant with the rebound. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter.
He handles like a point guard. KD looks at ease running that pick and roll.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Phoenix also making some changes. Andre Ayton's checked in for Baisley. Biyombo checks in for Kevin Durant. And it's Torrey Craig in for Josh Okogie. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Durant's checked in for Torrey Craig. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And there's the pass to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Paul kicks to Ayton. Paul George with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Covington. The shot's good on the assist by George. Covington's got 10.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
And he's good on the 2nd.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends. Pushing the action, getting others involved, he does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Okogie's checked in for Phoenix. And then Durant with the jam.
This team leans on Durant to score often. He knows his role well.
Outside Covington. Westbrook against Paul. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist from Covington. And the Clippers lead by 18.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
The shot by KD. No good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Westbrook dishes to Leonard. Right side, Covington. And he banks in the layup. 12 points for him.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Los Angeles leading by 20. Leonard inside. Defended by Booker. Offensive rebound. Pass to Zubac. Left side Westbrook. Back to Zubac. Three-pointer. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. At the top of the key, Durant. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
A shooter of Durant's skill will always be a go-to guy. Once he has the ball, it's a done deal.
Back to Zubac. Clippers moving the ball around. Westbrook passes to Zubac. Covington wide open. He fires. Drains it from beyond the arc. Covington's got 7 now in this quarter.
And we don't see Covington shoot from the corner a lot, but he looks confident bombing it from there.
Outside Durant. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And it's Leonard missing. Suns trail by 21. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. It's going to send Kevin Durant to the line. They get Russell Westbrook. The Suns shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Leonard the pass to George. And George with the stuff.
Nice pass by Kawhi Leonard. You can tell he's been working on his playmaking.
Ayton a screen on Westbrook. Durant for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Leonard. And he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
what I love, there was no panic on him.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Clock at 6. Leonard, the pass to Covington. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Durant's running. Ball outside. Durant sets a screen for Paul. To the left side wing. Ayton wide open. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 5 assists in the game. Westbrook passes to Zubac. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. All alone. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And the Clippers lead by 21.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Inside, Leonard with the steal. And here is Zubac. In the corner, it's Westbrook. To the middle, Leonard draws the double. Here's Zubac. Off target from 3-point range.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And there's the call on Durant. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Clippers leading by 21. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Ball stolen. It's Durant on the wing. Unloads. And the shot is long.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And so they foul intentionally.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Westbrook passes to George. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Fouling to try and stop the shot, but PG-13 with terrific body control makes him pay.
Westbrook against Paul. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Kicks it out to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Oh, Ayton in position. The shot will not fall.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
And the shot goes in. George has got 10 points in just the second half.
It's one of those nights where George's number has been called time after time.
And Durant puts up a deep 3. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Left side, Westbrook. Rebound by the Suns.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Durant for 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
The vertical of Kawhi is impressive. Rising up with ease and throwing it down.
Here's Durant, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Clippers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Paul George.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
KD against Leonard. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
You've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Back to Westbrook. Up and in on the layup.
Right at the basket is where Westbrook wants to be. He is fearless about going inside.
And a deep 3 from Booker. No good there. So the Clippers winning this one easily. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and
NBA2K Sports. Hello, everyone. And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. And it's Jokic in at center. And here's Porter outside. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
It's George on the wing, defended by Murray. George passes to Zubac. No luck on that one. And it's Denver the other way.
Whenever you talk about teams battling injuries, the Denver Nuggets really come to the top of the list. It's really prevented them, the injuries they've had, to keep players from reaching their full potential.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
They need this. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Well, if the Nuggets could just get healthy, they could be a real problem, Clark. Maybe even a title contender.
You know, BA, a couple of seasons ago when they were healthy, they showed what the potential could be in Denver. I mean, they were a scary team, but it's been disappointing recently to see Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. go down with different injuries, and that's had a significant impact on this team. Hopefully, we will get to see this squad at full strength, because if we do, I think that would be a lot of fun for all basketball fans.
Clock at 4. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now Jokic. Pass to Gordon. And here's Murray. Gordon with a screen on Westbrook. And it's Murray off the drive. Here's Gordon. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It's Covington on the wing. Inside. It's Covington on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Porter, the pass to Murray. Porter against Covington. Porter gets the bucket.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
The Clippers trail.
Jamal Murray suffered a terrible knee injury back in April of 2021, tearing his ACL late during that season and missing over a year of basketball as a result.
Porter against Zubac. Leonard for 3. The shot, no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Gordon outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Clark, for a guy like Murray, ACL injuries used to be a potential career ender. Not anymore, though.
You're exactly right, B.A. I mean, with the advances in modern medicine and rehabbing from injuries, the way these guys strength train, it really is remarkable that they're able to come back and in many cases be better than they were before after what used to be a career-ending injury, and that's thanks to doctors and physical therapists. The modern medicine change has changed the NBA, elongating careers for sure.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
To the middle, Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings, knows exactly where the gap is, and finds his teammate perfect.
Murray against Westbrook. Murray passes to Jokic. Yep, that one goes. Jokic has got 6.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Westbrook outside. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And here's Denver. They're on a 15-4 run. And here's Porter outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Caldwell Pope. Pounded by Westbrook. Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebounder.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Murray. And that's not going to go. And so it's Denver going into the break up 12. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Sends it home from three-point land.
How about the alertness of Covington? I mean, sensing the separation from the defense and then cashing in on that space that was created.
Out to Gordon. Murray against Westbrook. Jokic with a screen on Westbrook. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Leonard outside. To the paint. George, no good. Denver in the lead. Here's Caldwell Pope. Left side Murray. And Gordon with the basket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
You know, one measure of Nikola Jokic's growth as a player is his triple-double tally. I mean, he's already among the NBA career leaders in that category.
Westbrook, the pass to Covington, and the jam by Covington.
Man, I like to see Covington get aggressive in the paint, sending a message to the defense with that dunk.
To the right side, and here's Jokic outside. He's off on that one, and the Clippers will go the other way with it. Well, among active players, only LeBron and Westbrook are ahead of Jokic in triple-doubles, Clark.
And B.A. with a lot of runway left in front of him. I mean, the Joker figures to keep climbing up that list. I don't know if he'll catch Russ or the Big O at the top, but he's going to be in the neighborhood.
Really left him alone that time. Zubac has got 6 points.
Just good awareness from Leonard there. Feeding a wide-open guy instead of forcing his own shot.
Back to Murray. Jokic the screen. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Here's Zubac. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Murray. Bearing his 2nd of 3 attempts.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find a shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
Picked by Covington. Westbrook drives, and Westbrook slams it home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Jokic with a screen on George.
So quick on these drives, as quick as a hiccup. Can't let him, Caldwell Pope, get into the lane like this.
Westbrook with it. It's Covington on the wing. 1:05 left in the second quarter. Pass to Zubac. Over Jokic. Zubac's shot is off. The Nuggets have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Right side Porter. Jokic against Zubac. Here's Murray. He takes it in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And here's Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. Westbrook against Murray. Zubac. George for three. Knocks down the long J. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Lets it go from the wing. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Thanks very much, Allie.
Your Clippers, 17. The Nuggets, 27.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You look at Nikola Jokic. What a contribution.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 from Michael Malone. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. And it's Murray in at the 1.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
So much NBA talent like Jamal Murray out of Canada, specifically the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto. And Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
Here's Gordon. Covington grabs the board. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes. Pass to Zubac. Leonard on the wing. Westbrook outside. Lots of room. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Outside Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Yeah, that's just playing smart basketball that time. Murray doing a really good job to set himself up to get free for his shot.
Plumlee, a screen on Murray. Here's Highland. Pass to Plumlee. And the layup falls. Plumlee's got his first points of the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
The drive by Porter. And he banks in the layup.
Like a lot of players with speed attacking the rim.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Plumlee, a screen on Murray. Here's Highland, defended by Murray. Lets it fly. Highland misses. For Denver, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
Hey, get this guy in the dunk contest. Porter Jr. capable of some nasty throwdown.
Plumlee, a screen on Murray. And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Jokic passes to Porter. Now Murray, 3-pointer. Jokic with it, checked by Gordon. Outside Porter. Back to Jokic. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Five to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. And here's Porter outside. They get it back. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Nice work from the Serbian. Jokic uses his body so well to get the looks he wants inside.
Powell passes to Morris. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Here's Plumlee. Out to Powell. Launches it. Drains the triple. Powell's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
The drive by Murray. The layup off target. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Pass to Plumlee. Now here's Powell. Back to Plumlee. Gordon with a steal. Here's the break. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Morris, a screen on Murray. Here he goes. Cuts off the pass. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Pass to Jokic. Gordon with a screen on Plumlee. The third quarter comes to a close. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 8. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He stressed the need to protect the ball. He said, quote, turnovers are killing us. We can't keep giving away possession. It's a great way to agitate a coach. Let's send it back to the broadcast table now.
Appreciate the report, Allie. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Porter, the pass to Gordon. Back to Porter. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Zubac. Oh, Covington with a block.
Covington's reach, the length of his arms really coming in handy when he goes up to block shots like that.
6 on the shot clock. Porter with a screen on Zubac. Shoots from the line, and the shot goes in. And the Nuggets lead by 12. And confidence is such a critical component. How much does it help to have a head coach who really believes in you as a player, Clark?
BA, I think it does add, and it adds to your own confidence level and it infuses you. But self-talk is the most important talk. But when it's supported by your coach, I think now you've got the best of all worlds when it comes to confidence.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Leonard against Porter. Down low. And stolen by Covington. In transition, here come the Clippers. Leonard on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. Back to Leonard. Covington, a screen on Porter. Left side Covington. From downtown, drills it from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Murray. Westbrook with the defensive effort.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
The offensive rebound. Out to Covington. Puts up a three. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Man, nice perimeter shooting by Robert Covington. Just has such a really aesthetically pleasing release on those long ball attempts.
Los Angeles has got 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Here's George. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
I like the intensity that George plays with down inside. It's really what earns him a lot of these calls.
George hits them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Murray. Back to Caldwell Pope. And here's Jokic. He's guarded by Zubac. Jokic, no good. Now Los Angeles with it. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Covington finds Westbrook. George outside. It's tipped.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Now Jokic fires the 3. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Up top, George. Here's Covington. Leonard for 3. Sinks the tray.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
Leonard with a screen on Porter. Pass to George to tie it up. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Porter. Gordon with it. Outside Murray. Oh, George with a steal. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Now here's Westbrook. Porter pulls it in. Outside Murray. Inside and stolen by Covington.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
George, a deep 3. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Nikola Jokic.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them. And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Question is, now can they protect the 3-point lead he's given them?
Timeout called, the Clippers. They're down by 3. There's 10 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Westbrook outside. Leonard outside to tie it up. Oh, bangs home the 3. Oh, an enormous three-pointer. Now a timeout called by Denver. Is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Here we go. Here's Highland. Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. And it's Murray in at the point. Plumlee a screen. Here's Leonard to take the lead. Tries again. And it's laid up and in by Plumlee. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
You know, the herky-jerky moves of Jokic are hard to prepare for or guard against. I mean, he uses them well to get these calls.
And Jokic drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's Highland. Pass to Covington. Leonard against Porter. Shot clock at 5. Leonard passes to Covington. Here's Plumlee. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Jokic. Well, the Nuggets shooting about 56% in this one. Here's Caldwell Pope. George defending. Ooh, nice D from George. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Zubats, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Poke loose. Pass to Porter. Leonard outside. Here's George, and the jam by George.
And George just has an uncanny knack for providing these kinds of baskets. And he makes it look so easy.
The Nuggets trail. Just over a minute and a half played here at overtime. On the wing, Porter. And stolen by Leonard. Pass to Highland. And here's Zubats. It's George on the wing. Here's Highland. 4 on the clock. Picked by Covington. To the inside. And stolen by Murray. Here we go. 1-on-1. Count it.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Highland. Outside Covington. George against Murray. Pass to Zubats. Gordon pulls it in.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Down low. Here's Jokic. Oh, he nails it!
How about the big-time clutch basket from Jokic? No backup in him, despite the major pressure.
There's a 4-second difference. Here's Highland. From deep three-point range, misses the tray. Out to Leonard. Inside, back to Covington. Up and over Gordon. Off on that one. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Nicola, you really asserted your...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce.